As you know, we are a newest steel and we are building everything right from zero. That's the reason I'm gonna try to explain the way we are working regarding the data and open data. And I hope next year I will be back to show you if it works or not. Uh, if we want to be able to forecast, that is our goal. Yeah, like that. Yeah. I say if we want to be able to forecast through data, we need to be conscious in the way we treat data right from the beginning. I'm going to try to explain the way we plan to do it. We should never consider data as isolate elements, but as a part of a larger ecosystem, which is immersed in a continuous cycle with the following phases: collection or compilation of data from different sources, processing and transformation. No, I need to speak louder. Oh, sorry. Now? Yeah, but sounds good now? Okay, sorry. Um, okay, I was saying the process, the phases: collection or compilation of data from different sources, processing and transformation of data to make it usable. We know as how difficult it is to take the data and make it perfect for what we want. Sharing and exchange of data between different members of the ecosystem, analysis to extract the knowledge that is being sought, and use of the data according to the knowledge obtained. Uh, Collaborate with data is not easy, is what we have found more difficult. Data is a treasure nobody wants to share, but we want to be the place where everyone can find whatever it needs. It's not uncommon for the life cycle of data to take place only in the organization where it is originates. However, we want to be able to increase the value of the data exponentially, simply by exposing it to collaboration with other organizations through various mechanisms to add in a new layer of management. With that, some examples are the public interfaces that offer selective access to data, enabling new uses and functions, trusted intermediaries that function as independent data brokers. We need to coordinate the use of data by third parties, guaranteeing its security and integrity at all times. Data collections that offer a common, joint, complete, and consistent view of the data through the aggregation of portions from different sources. Agreements for research and analysis, by which access to certain data is guaranteed in order to generate specific knowledge. Contests and challenges that give access to a specific data for a limited period of time to promote a new innovative uses of the same. Generation of intelligence, through which the knowledge acquired by the organization through data is also shared, and not only the raw material. Thanks to the collaboration established in the previous layer, it will be possible to carry out new studies of the data that will allow us to analyze the past and try to extrapolate the future through various techniques such as analysis of the situation, knowing what is happening, the real picture, cause and effect, looking for an explanation at the origin of what is happening, prediction, trying to infer what will happen next, and impact assessment, establishing what we expect should happen. The results. There are a series of procedures that, when we apply on top of an existing collaborative data ecosystem, can lead to an even more effective use of data through techniques such as publish with a purpose, with the aim of coordinating the supply and demand of data in the most efficient way, establish alliances, including in our analysis, those groups of people and organizations that can help us better understand the real needs. In our case, we have the experts committee that are working with us in order to tell us what we need to do, promote the strength of alternative data sources by providing the necessary resources to create new data sources in areas yet to be explored, establish a data responsibility framework that takes into account the principles of fairness, commitment, and transparency. Expanding the ecosystem and establishing the right conditions for that ecosystem to flourish can lead to data economies of a scale from which we can reap new benefits, such as improve the governance and operation of our observatory, thanks to the general improvements in transparency and efficiency that accompany the opening process. Empower people by giving them the tools they need to perform their tasks in the most appropriate way and make the right decisions. Create new opportunities for innovation, the creation of new business models, and the elaboration of evidence-led public policies. Solve problems by optimizing processes and services and interventions with the systems in which we operate. We are trying to build an intelligent system. It's very important for us, and we explained to Europe, has been approved and is going to be financed by the Next Generation's funds during 3 years with 2 million euros. Our relationship with data is going to be something like that. This is the architecture that we are trying to build. As we know, in the low level is generating data from everywhere. Open data portals, network, social networks, intelligence, Internet of Things, APIs, etc., etc. We produce the, in Spanish it's ELT, yeah, and goes to the highest levels. And then when all the data has been through the data lake, has been working with the process, we have two different ways of working with data. The traditional way, the dashboards, the papers, informs, the open data that is going to be available for all the stakeholders. And then the next step, and is our big goal, is the predictive, forecast, and prescriptive. We will put everything in the shaker, and we will apply algorithm, machine learning, and the result, we hope, is that one day we will be able to forecast. Because data is everywhere. Mallorca is a huge destination. We are connecting in many, many ways. We are a sport destination that allows us to know more things about the clients. Then, at the moment, we don't know what is happening in Mallorca. We have been leaders, but we never put together all the information, all the data, and we've been planning like that. Okay, there is a lot of French people now in the island. Okay, then maybe the French market wants to come to the island. Okay. Now we want to be able to say, okay, regarding this and this and this, we know that this is happening. As I say before, the STO Mallorca is going to monitorize the INSTO categories, the Mallorca categories, but also pretend to to have descriptive models, apply the machine learning to achieve to be predictive and prescriptive. Okay. To try to become intelligent and to achieve the tourism intelligence is a big goal. And for us, it's important because we want to transform our actions into predictions. We want to be able to adapt to the change and be part of the change also, and advance the level of quality and sustainability. We've been thinking, now, we've been thinking in what is important for us. Obviously, the demand, the flows, yeah, we are at a destination and we need to know what is going to happen. But what happens if we can predict and control the land and sea mobility flows and the densities? I don't know if you know that in the Mediterranean Sea, in the Balearic Islands, we have the Posidonia, yeah? It's a plant that is at the length of the Mediterranean. The Posidonia is suffering because the boats, we are a nautical destination also. The boats put the things and everything is gone. If we are able to control the growth of the Posidonia, we can control where we put all the boats that arrive, and we can save the Posidonia, because we need to be able to offer the services. Everybody wants to come to Mallorca to enjoy for the nautical holidays, spend the days in a boat, but we are killing our land. Then is the way we are thinking. We need to know how much boats do we have, how much are coming in the same season, how the Posidonia is going to grow, where it's going to come. Then we can locate and protect and give the service to the tourists. I think is everything for my side. It's bad luck to speak after Sergio, but that's the thing. Now I'm open to answer if you have any question.